Fatherly words. Faithful prayer and intercession. BD number 1862. March 24, 1941, I will grant the prayer of anyone who confides in me with complete confidence. A life without struggle does not achieve maturity for the soul. The human being has to fight, and he can only be spared the battle if he puts his whole life into my hands of his own accord, if he entrusts himself to me and faithfully relies on my help. Then he is the way I want my human children to be. He acknowledges me as his Father whose omnipotence and love are so great that he will not let his child remain in adversity. And he never walks alone but always calls me by his side. He is not anxious and doubting but full of confidence, he is not frightened but he has faith. And I do not disappoint his faith. Anyone who believes in me like that will not ask in vain. I will help him and grant his expectations, and thereby his faith will become ever more profound and unshakable. He will feel at peace for he fear nothing anymore, he knows himself to never be alone and forsaken. The prayer's strength will sense whom the prayer is intended for. It will result in spiritual clarity and strength of faith. People will sense that they receive strength and turn their spiritual vision upwards. I myself will send a flash of realization into the hearts of those for whom my children faithfully pray. Whatever they request will be granted to them, and my love watches over those who are weak and in need of help so that they will not fall or go astray. For those who pray for their loved ones on earth and plead on behalf of their soul's salvation, transfer the strength of prayer to them, and thus these can receive grace, for intercession is an act of neighborly love. Intercession is the most effective means to help them. Then my spirit will seek to unite with them and will lead them towards realization. What a person cannot achieve of his own strength can be achieved by a faithful prayer which is sent up to me on his behalf. And I will take special care of these souls, I will not leave them in ignorance, I will overshadow them with my grace, with my spirit, for a human child's love will not beseech me in vain for my assistance. And thus be unconcerned, everyone takes the path he has to take in order to attain perfection. As it happens, it is good for his soul's higher development. And if you faithfully put your trust in me, I will guide you through all adversities towards your eternal home. Amen.